gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can, they were put there by a man in a factory downtown. And if I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day, sun-soaking bulges in the shade. I'm moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Took a little nap with the roots on twist, squished a rotten peach in my fist, and dreamed about you, woman. Poke my finger down inside, make a little room for a man to hide. Nature's candy in my hand, or can, or pie. Ready? Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Loud. Millions of peaches, peaches for me, peaches for free. Who's up for some free peaches? Who's up for some happy hour? Welcome to the happy hour. That was, of course, the President of the United States of America. Not the bad ones, the good ones. The ones that brings us kitties and peaches and June buggies and all of that good stuff. Hello, folks. Welcome here. Hope you settled in, grab yourself a beverage, and we're going to play some tunes for the next 57 minutes. We're going to try and rock out a bit, play a little bit of something special and something different here. These are my favorite food-related songs. No particular theme, except they have to have something to do with food. Hello to the folks we got here. We've got Metallion 58. We've got Jade Star, who just did a great set. Metallion saying that he enjoyed that one. I did as well. Coffee does sound good. Desolate morning. Absolutely. Have some coffee. Tom Richel, hello to you. Yeah, we hit up some peaches to start out there. Hello, Fallen. Hello. There you go. Yes, food. It is food here. Everyone's found the peach emoji. I like it. Look the luck of the butt. Hello, Tank on Cleaning. Yes, the President's the first real band that I saw live way back in the 90s when they were touring their album called Tutti, Presidents of the United States of America. Saw them at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre. My first mosh pit ever. Which was very cool. Savannah Jack, hello to you. David Jacobson. We've got Bob Pretorius here. Hello from the UK. We've got Harmonic 4-piece country and western cover band. That's descriptive. Like it. Hello, Hattie. Good to have you here. G'day, my buddy Ron Ward over there in Ho Chi Minh City. Hope you're doing well as well. Saw them around 2010. Yes, they were all pretty balding back in the 90s, but that was kind of their look. So we'll see. Good morning to you. Yes, Ron, one of the only other folks for whom it is still morning. Hello to Henro Music. And I think Bob, did I say good day to you? 90s. Sheesh, I know. I'm an old man. Sarah Newen, hello to you. Sarah will be on the channel next Friday talking about live streaming, about all this stuff that we're doing right now. So, yeah, make sure you tune in for that. Keep an eye on the channel for that one. And I was over on her channel talking microphones and audio recording during the week, which was a lot of fun. MN Keeper, hello to you. I better get cracking because we got a lot of music to get through to. Louisiana represented. Stuart Rose, thanks for being here. I better get cracking because we got like 10 songs to play and only an hour to do it. While I'm in drop D, one of my favorite tunings, I'm going to play a bit of a different version of a song that you might be familiar. This is, of course, the classic Bow Wow Wow song, Probably my favorite Bow Wow Wow song. I mean, I know there's a lot of them going around, but this is probably my favorite. It's called I Want Candy. And if you're a Simpsons fan like me, you probably know it better from the Simpsons Showcase Extravaganza than you do from this. But I wanted to reimagine this tune, so I thought, what would I Want Candy be like if it was written by Pearl Jam in the '90s as an Eddie Vedder style cover song? So that's what we're going to go with here. If you could let me know the levels as we're doing this one, if guitar up, guitar down, voice up, voice down, because I just dialed everything in and got it about right before the show. So let's listen to this one, my cover of I Want Candy by Bow Wow Wow here on The Hungry Hour. Let's do it. I know a girl who's tough but sweet. He's so fine it can't be beat. He's got everything that I desire. Sets the summer sun on fire. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. Go to see him when the sun goes down. Ain't no finer boy in town. You're my guy, just what the doctor ordered. So sweet you make my mouth water. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. Candy on the beach, there's nothing better. But I like candy when it's wrapped in a sweater. Someday I'll make you mine, and I'll have candy all the time. 'Cause I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. 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 Probably the first and only time that song will be presented like that. I strive to give you something a bit different here on the Happy Hour, and hopefully that was a little bit unique. But yes, that was I Want Candy in the style of Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. Hello to folks, we've got Mary B. Sarah. Always good to see you here. You'll definitely get a stomachache if you eat too much candy. Anorexia, absolutely. Have I ever tried alternate tuning C, G, D, A, E, G as a bass player? I knew someone who eventually tried to tune in fourths. Yeah, drop D is about as exotic as I get. I don't use a lot of open tunings or anything. Tom Rochelle, a reflection on the longing for candy deep in our souls. I know, right? Yes, we all want candy in one way or another. We all want candy. How was the levels? If you can let me know if anything needs to come up or down, I'll give you a minute to do that while I have a beverage. Today I've got something special. It's not red, it's black. It's Sapporo Black, one of my favorite. Asahi and Sapporo, two Japanese beer companies. They both make a black beer, and they are both delicious. A nice dark lager. So we're going to open this one. It is a giant can. I've gone the economy size. It's a 650 milliliter. So it's at 5%. This is 2.7 drinks. So I brought one. And I picked this up at an op shop, which is like a thrift store. It's a Hofbrau little mini beer mug. So I should get at least 2 or 3 of these little mini ones out of this can. If we pour it to try and not get too much head. No, we've failed. We've failed. Oh, it's gone over. She's gone. Nope. Oh, it nearly went over. Sorry, you can't see that down there, but that is a terrible beer pour right there. We're going to have to wait for that to settle, and I've got it on my desk. But let me know if you're having a beverage tonight. Cheers, and this is going to be all foam. But let me know what you're drinking, whether it's a cup of tea, cup of coffee, beer like this, cocktail. That's good. And as soon as it's actually beer, not just foam, it's going to be even better. We'll place that one down there, lovingly on the countertop. Red. Yes, 100%. Let's get some red into our lives. Righty dokie. Am I taking requests? I mean, if you throw out a request, I can give it a crack, but we'll go with that. We've got levels are good here, levels are spot on, excellent. Yes, red and black, as the case may be. Absolutely. Let's kick on with another tune, shall we? We need to come out of our drop D tuning. Get our E string back to an E string, as much as I love drop D. That's sounding good and feeling good. Oh, let's keep it. Rightio. I'm going to play a couple of songs here from Australian bands or performers. So some of you will know these, but not many of you will. But they're all such cool tunes, and they're all food related, that I wanted to play them. The next tune is from an Australian band called the Whitlams, and they were a classic band back in the 90s and 2000s, piano-led, but of course I'm playing on guitar here, and this is one of their greatest songs. A lot of fun, a fun song to play, a fun song to listen to. It's a song called I Make Hamburgers, and it goes like this. 2, 3, 4. First customer was Megan. She came in for a hamburger with a lot, no meat. Hey, that's a salad roll, I said, and we started going out. My second customer was Susan. She came in for Diet Pepsi morning tea each day, and I said, you don't need to be on a diet. Do you want to come out tonight? I said, I'll bring Gringo, he's got a lot of money, and he'll take us to the bars where they got a view. He'll buy us those beers, they give it to you in bottles, and put 11 in the top. Don't taste too bad, I'm telling you. Telling you. Oh, oh, oh. My third customer was Maria. She came in for hot chips with sauce. More sauce, I said, now you're talking. She took me home to meet her mother. Fourth customer was Sandy. She came in for nothing I could see except me. So what was I doing? Eating a hamburger and sauce within an hour. I make hamburgers, I get all the girls, and I take them out to dinner, and I give them all the world. And if they work, I keep them, and if they don't, I keep them too. And I teach them all how to be dirty girls like you. A fun song there about hamburgers, because you know what, I had a hamburger as the cover, or the thumbnail for this video. So yeah, it's always a veggie burger though, for those with accuracy eyes. What am I trying to say? For those with attention to detail, yes, you will notice it was a veggie burger, which tells you a little bit about me. Beer, red, cheers. All right, we're going to continue on here, and should we have a bit of a break? I'm going to play something a little bit different, a little bit old school here, because I did put this out to a bit of a vote, well, not a vote, but I put a poll out there to say, what are some good food-related songs I should be playing? And again and again and again, people kept saying, Little Richard's got a song called Tutti Frutti. And it makes me laugh, because it's the lyrics of it are Tutti Frutti or Rooty. Tutti Frutti or Rooty. Root means different things in different parts of the world. Root here in Australia means something very different to what it means in other parts of the world. Let's just leave it at that. Can I play Happy Little Vegemite? That's a really good suggestion. Not many people would know that, but we're happy little Vegemites, as bright can be. We all enjoy our Vegemite for breakfast, lunch and tea. Our mamas say it's growing stronger every single week, because we love our Vegemite. We all adore our Vegemite. It puts the rose in every cheek. It goes like that. Yeah, that's Vegemite. I do like my Vegemites as well as my vegetables. Anyway, let's get back to this. There's lots of strawberry related songs too. I'm not playing any of them. Sorry, spoiler alert. I know there's some good strawberry songs. Strawberry Fields, Strawberry Swing by Coldplay, as Bob has suggested here, and even a song called Strawberry by Everclear, all of which I like, but we're going strawberry free in 83. So we're going to kick in with this tune. It is, of course, the classic Tutti Frutti by Little Richard, and we'll playing it here live on The Hungry Hour. Wop bop loop bam wop bamboo tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh woo, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Wop bop loop bam wop bamboo, got a girl named Sue, she knows just what to do. Got a girl named Sue, she knows just what to do. Shake me to the east, she shake me to the west. She's the one that I love best. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. 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 Wop bop a loop bam, a wop bam boo. I had to scroll down, 'cause I got a girl named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. Got a girl named Daisy. She almost drives me crazy. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. Boy, you don't know what she's doing to me. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Tutti frutti, tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. A wop bop a loop bam, a wop bam root. Tutti frutti. Oh Rudy. Oh, Rudy, what are you doing to me? Little Richard. Why would I do the Little Richard woos, song number 4? That's a really bad idea. Definitely need a red or a black after rocking out some Little Richard. Where are we going to here? Oh, I need a bit of a rest. I'm going to play a little quieter tune here from another Australian performer in a minute. Cheeseburger in Paradise. Yeah, I really don't know how to play it, Mary, and I can't do Jimmy Buffett any justice. Yeah, because it'll sound terrible, and I don't want to do that. I'm already risking another couple of songs that I don't play that well, but that one's definitely one that I don't do well at all. Scroll down to Daisy. We did have to scroll down to Daisy. Daisy needed to wait a while we did that. We got Agents of Shield references going way over my head. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Junk food junkie. Ooh, yes. Oi, oi, oi. Gary Hubs, hello. Sorry you're late. Unacceptable. As long as you have a beer though, then that's okay. You can be late. I like this show because I normally have to worry about copyright claims and things. I just don't know. Aramasia, you must learn breakfast. Missed it. Yeah, breakfast at Tiffany's. So Aramasia said you must learn breakfast by the Newsboys. I do play breakfast at Tiffany's. I played it 2 weeks ago on the Happy Hour. It is one that I do, but it's not on my list. But we'll see how we go. Let's go over here and play this tune. My Australian friends will know this one. If you don't, you need to check out Mr. Ben Lee. Excellent singer, songwriter. I covered one of his songs recently called We're All In This Together, which is a very valid song for this point in time. And this is another one of his called Cigarettes Will Kill You, which they will. It's about cigarettes, well, not really, but it does have a lot of food references in there. So we're going to kick into this one here. Cigarettes Will Kill You, classic tune by Mr. Ben Lee. Throw me in a pan, you cook me in a can, you stretch me with your hands. You love to watch me bake, you serve me up with cake, and that's your big mistake. Your guests come dressed as smart, you offer a la carte, you didn't have the heart. And I want a TV embrace. And I'm getting off your your boiling plate. They swore you'd steal my steam to feed your dream and then be gone. Wish I could say that everyone was wrong. You left me burnt and seared, you left me ripped and teared and older than my years. I should have known at first that you would leave me hurt. You had to try dessert. No way to let off steam, don't bother milk or cream. No way to let off steam. And I want a TV embrace. And I'm getting off this boiling plate. They swore you'd steal my steam to feed your dream and then be gone. Wish I could say that everyone was wrong. It must feel good to stand above me while I make you so proud of me. It must feel good now that I'm gone. I wish I could say that everyone was wrong. I wish everyone was wrong. I wish everyone was wrong. I wish everyone was wrong. Cigarettes will kill you, but beer. Hello. Pot. This is the kettle. We are both black together. Black. Alrighty. So that was my break. My break in the tunes so that I could have a wee rest and play something a little bit laid back that was not quite as challenging. We've got some other things here. Really plunging into the late 90s. Absolutely. You know where I'm sitting here. What about Cherry Pie? Yeah, let's talk about some of the songs I'm not going to play again because they either just didn't translate or I couldn't learn them in time. Cherry Pie by Warrant, very cool. Pour Some Sugar on Me. I tried to do the Def Leppard thing, but it just wouldn't work. So sorry, no pouring of any sugar on anything going on. But there's plenty of other things that we're going here. Thank you, Jade, who's put a link there. If you do want to check out my original tunes, my music online, that's where you go. You can just go there. And in fact, PeteJohns.com directs you there. So if you're not here live and you don't have the link, just type PeteJohns.com. And we will get you there. Eat It by Weird. I know, Eat It by Weird Al. I don't know if doing a parody of a song of a thing. Yeah, going next level. Yeah, Eat It. Got some love for Eat It. We don't know. Is this live or recorded? This is live, my friend. Hence why I can put your question on the screen. And Bob, I played Mayonnaise. When I say I played it to myself, and then I sat down and tried to learn it. And it's a nice song, very quiet, very sort of mellow, but I couldn't quite get the couldn't quite get the Billy Corgan going on. So again, where I can't hit it well, I don't play it. Say all that to then say I'm going to try this one, which I don't play that well, but it is such a good song that I wanted to include it, and it is probably the quintessential song about food. It is by one of my favourite artists of all time, Mr. Jack Johnson. I think you know where I'm going with this one, so let's see if we can do this one some justice, and then we'll be back to have a chat. So if you've got any questions or comments or anything you want to say while I play this one, throw them in the chat, and we'll have a chat about it afterwards. But let's kick in with this next tune. 2, 3, 4. Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Baby, you can hardly notice when I try to show you. The song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep in. Make it banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We could pretend all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? There's no need to go outside. Maybe like a ukulele, mama made a baby. Really don't mind to practice, cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me, cause I'm a lady lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend that there's no world outside. We could pretend all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? There's no need to go outside. And no need, and no need. Can't you see, can't you see? Rain all day, I don't mind. The telephone's singing, ringing, it's too early. Don't pick it up. We don't need to. We got everything here and everything right, and everything we need is just enough. Just so easy when the whole world fits inside your arm. Do we really need to pay attention to the alarm? Wake up slow. Wake up slow. Baby, you can hardly notice when I try to show you. The song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Make it banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We could pretend all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? There's no need to go outside. And no need, and no need. Rain all day, all night. Really rain, I don't mind. You gotta wake up slow. The classic banana pancakes from Jack Johnson here on The Hungry Hour. Anyone getting hungry yet? I'm thirsty. Cheers. So, for those guitarists amongst you, you probably realised how much I cheated playing that one. So, the actual chords of that one, if we bring it up here, sorry, I've just closed it, now I'm going to open it again. So you'll know that we've got the A minor 7 up the top here, and then you've got the G7, and then what you're supposed to do is play up here. So I play really badly, so I play it down here. So I play the cheat version, which is playing my C7s and Gs and Ds and A minor 7s down here instead of up here in the verse sections. But yeah, you know, whatever gets you through, right? Maybe one day I'll become a proficient enough guitarist that I can play up there in those bar chords. Them there scary bar chord land. Desolate Morning is starving. Hey, brother. Hey to you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Yes, definitely some more black. Dean Lewis, I think he's an Aussie. Is he? I'm actually not sure. That wasn't Aussie, obviously. That wasn't an Aussie, obviously. That was Jack Johnson, Hawaii's own Jack Johnson. Should have been on time. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's the first song he played. What's the first song he played? Peaches. There you go. Sorry, I'm going backwards up the thing. It said, has anyone said Peaches by the Presidents? Yes, and that was the first song. I can't even give you a preview because I played it in drop D tuning, so. There you go, just for you, Gary. A little taste of what we played. But yeah, catch the replay because that was indeed the first song that I played. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, the run notes in that one are actually really hard. But it's such a fun song to play, and it's such a good song, which is why I love listening to it and want to continue on. Island in the Sun would be good. It's not. Is it food related? Do they have any food in that one? I don't think so. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go. We've got a few more songs here in the list. What are we going to go to? What are we going to go to here? Let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? We'll go back to something that's going to be easy to give me a little rest, to give my wrist a rest after those tricky bar chords and Mr. Jack Johnson's guitaring. Jack Johnson has really simple looking and sounding guitar playing until you try and play it. He has this knack of taking a very simple progression but playing it in such a way that makes it sound super cool and makes it super hard to emulate. So if you look at Jack Johnson, you're like, all of his songs have only like 4 or 5 chords in them. Yeah, they do. But it's the little bits he does in between that makes all the difference. Sometimes it's, what is it in The Simpsons, where it's like, you've got to listen to the notes she's not playing. I could do that at home. So, yeah, Simpsons fans out there, who's with me? Rightio. Like, this is my favourite song by a cartoon band. This is by, and it's also a Simpsons song, so it's also used in The Simpsons. You'll probably know it when you hear it, and it is my favourite song by the Archies. Yes, those Archies. And yeah, that's all I need to say. You're going to know this one when I start playing it, and it's a bit of a fun one to play. So let's kick into this tune here with some more food-related songs. Sugar, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Can't believe the loneliness. I just can't believe the loneliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. Just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Sugar, do 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 do. Honey, honey, do 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 do. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. Like summer sunshine, and you pour your sweetness over me. Sugar, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting food and beer. The classic Archie's tune, Sugar. Do 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 do. And yeah, the Simpsons bit where it's like, you are my candy girl. It's like, I'm the captain. My son is Bart. Sorry. Too many Simpsons references going on here. A little Mike Patton coming out in that. Oops, thanks, Tom Rochelle. A little Mike Patton coming out in that. I'm just doing some random stuff here, aren't I? What we're going to go. Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. God, we're getting some deep cuts here. Oh, I'd struggle to do some Harry Styles, wouldn't I? What's something that is a fun song? I know what we can do. Speaking of candy and sex, we weren't, but that's okay. I think you know where I'm going here. This is a very cool song that I like to play. And I don't really play it on acoustic very much, but I played it back in the day. It is a tune by Marcy's Playground called Sex and Candy. And their other big hit was called Coming Up From Behind. I'll leave you to think about that while we kick in here and play this tune, Sex and Candy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang around downtown by myself, and I had so much time to sit and think about myself, and there she was, like a double cherry pie, yeah, there she was, like a disco superfly. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah. Mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. Hang around downtown by myself, and I've had too much caffeine, and I was thinking about myself, and there she was, in platform double suede. Yeah, there she was, like disco lemonade. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah. Mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. The classic Marcy's Playground. Sex and Candy from way back when. When was that? Late 90s, I want to say. 98-ish would be my guess on that one. Let me know. If anyone can be bothered looking it up, let me know. But yeah, they had some good songs, some good hits back in the 90s. And yes, as someone has already said, we are very 90s heavy here today in this particular show. How are we going on time? We've got quite a bit of time here, and how many songs have we got left? Let's look at our list. 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 songs left. We've got time for let's relax, have a bit of a chat, shall we? Because we've got a heap of time left. Some of the other tunes. So you might be thinking, of course, Pete's got to play American Pie, doesn't he? He's got to play. I'm just going to take the keys out of my pocket so I don't turn the alarm on. Pete's going to play American Pie because a long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make us cry. But that particular song gets some fairly aggressive treatment when it comes to people covering it. Definitely getting used. The Don McLean, the estate thereof, gets pretty aggressive when it comes to protecting their copyright. So there'll be no American Pie to be played. There is. I was considering playing this song, but I'll just play a little bit of it here. I don't have a bass, but I was going to get out the bass guitar to. There's a song by Red Hot Chili Peppers called P. It's actually a really cool song. It's literally just Flea on the bass and singing this little ditty just about people being dicks. And I can't really play it because it has many, many swear words in it, but you might know it. It goes, I'm a little P. I love the sky and the sea. I'm a teeny tiny little ant, checking out this and that, and I'm nothing, and you got nothing to hide. I'm not a pacifist, so I can F your ass up. And it goes on like that. So yeah, I was like, I should totally play P. And then I'm like, I think it has something in the vicinity of 12 F-bombs. And whilst I'll slip the occasional curse word in, yeah, it probably wasn't like it. But if you want to hear what the late 90s really sounded like, the One Hot Minute album by Red Hot Chili Peppers is kind of what the late 90s sounded like. It was when grunge and punk and rock kind of popified themselves a bit, and we pulled ourselves out of that early to mid 90s and we came into sort of the late 90s with all of those cool bits intact, but we were a little bit happier. We didn't have quite as much angst. All the teenagers were now in their 20s, and we just wanted to make things that were a little bit more upbeat and happy most of the time, except for songs like that. So I didn't play that one. There's some other cool things here. Look, there's a bunch of Wiggles songs that I was considering here. So let's just give you a little taste of what we could have played with the Wiggles. We could have said, fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Fruit salad. Let's make some fruit salad today. You know the Wiggles. But I thought that was too lame. so I wouldn't play it, except I just did. So that was another one that didn't make the list. I love the tune Lemon by U2. She wa lemon. But couldn't quite, again, the good singers like that, like Bono from U2. I was about to say Bono, rest in peace. No, Michael Hutchence is the one I'm thinking of that is no longer with us. Bono, hope you're doing well. Hope I didn't jinx anything there. But yeah, the other thing I thought of doing was Cream by Prince and the New Power Generation. So I can't even remember how I was going to play it. But I did look at it and I'm like, no, that's going to be too hard. Cream, get on top. Cream, don't you ever stop. And I could have played something by Cream and Eric Clapton too, but I didn't go down that route either. So what did I pick? What are you playing here, Pete? Yeah, there's the fruit salad, Jade. Absolutely. A question here. What is this that I'm playing? This is my Taylor. This is actually one of the cheapest Taylors that you can buy. This is it. It's the Taylor 110E. Doesn't have the cutout there, which means it's a full body, and I actually like that because I like the tone of the full body as opposed to the cutaway. So yeah, the Taylor 110E. If you want to buy one, I've got it on my gear guide. I do, but no, just yeah. Taylor make really good guitars. They've got a nice bright tone, and they have excellent pickups inside them. So the pickup in this that I plug in, so I'm just plugged in to a channel with virtually no processing, a little tweak on the EQ. Everything on the guitar is like straight up the middle, and yeah, it's a really nice tone. So yeah, Taylor guitars for the win. But again, play what you got to. By the way, I'm not saying you need to have a Taylor guitar. I played a decent guitar. And this is the bottom of the range of Taylors. This is like, consider this $1,000 guitar, because it is. I paid $1,000 for it. And then it goes up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, many more. But yeah. So again, you don't need the absolute best of things, but I have noticed the difference playing this compared to playing some of the cheaper guitars that I've owned in the past. Alrighty. Never heard it. Which one? I'm not sure which song I was playing or what you're referring to. American Pie? No. Let's come up. Thank you, Metallion. Appreciate the donation, the super sticker there. Some Canadian dollar bucks that you've donated there. If anyone else feels the need or the desire, please go ahead and you can make a donation here live on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook or elsewhere on the replay, you can go to studiolivetoday.com. Support me on Patreon. Make a donation via PayPal. There's plenty of ways you can get involved, or just binge watch as much Studio Live Today as possible, and that also does a lot of good. And share it with your friends. If anyone you know that is musically inclined that would like to learn how to produce their own music, send them my way. studiolivetoday.com. We'll have some fun. And it was 1998 for back all the way back when we're talking Sex and Candy. So thank you, Tank on Cleaning. The Red Hot Chili Peppers song that you'd never heard before. Yeah, it's definitely listen to One Hot Minute. That whole album is epic. It's got Aeroplane, My Friends, what is it, Tearjerker? The one he wrote about Kurt Cobain. Got a lot of stuff. Gary Hubb says, I play a cheap version of Sex and Candy on a cheap acoustic. It's probably better than what I just played there. Because, yeah, that riff, that's actually it's a deceptively hard riff. If you want to do the slides, it's actually deceptively hard. If you just do the, because then you've got to plant yourself down on that B chord. Sorry, getting into the nerdy, weedy stuff there. Hello, Slimer. Are you from the Ghostbusters? Are you here to arrest? No, are you here to use that weird box thing? Okay, I was ahead of time, and now I'm behind time because we did all of that. I'm going to kick into another song that maybe none of you have heard. No, some of you would have heard this. It is from Crowded House, one of my favourite bands of all time, and this is their food-related song. It's a tune called Chocolate Cake, and it's a really fun song, a nice reflection and on society of what was then the late 80s. But thank goodness that we fixed it all and that everything is better now. And that we don't... anyway, let's play this tune. It's called Chocolate Cake by the wonderful Crowded House. Not everyone in New York would pay to see Andrew Lloyd Webber. May his trousers fall down as he bows as the queen in the crown. I don't know what tune the orchestra played, but it went by me sickly and sentimental. Can I have another piece of chocolate cake? Tammy Baker's got a lot on her plate. Can I buy another cheap Picasso fake? Andy Warhol must be laughing in his grave. The band of the right take you to ethereal heights over dinner, and you wander the streets, never reaching the heights that you seek. And the sugar that dripped from the violin's bow made the children go crazy with a hole in the tooth of a hag. Can I have another? Can I buy another cheap Picasso fake? Andy Warhol must be laughing in his grave. And the dogs are on the road with a tempting fate, cars shooting by with no number plates. And here comes Mrs. Hairy Legs. Saw Elvis Presley walk out of a 7-Eleven, and a woman gave birth to a baby, then bowled to 57. The excess fat of your American bones will cushion the impact as you sink like a stone. Can I have another piece of chocolate cake? Tammy Baker, Tammy Baker. Can I buy another cheap Picasso fake? Cheap Picasso, cheap Picasso fake. Can I have another piece of chocolate cake? Can I buy another piece of real estate? Liberace must be laughing in his grave. Let's put that on the maybe pile. That one is going to require some practice. I had to throw it in though because Crowded House, what a cool band. Mr. Neil Finn, still doing good things. All of these artists are doing a lot of good things in lockdown at the moment. Anyone catching up on what everyone's doing in their lockdowns? It's weird because they have to do what I do now. So a lot of these folks are now recording and streaming and doing all of this sort of stuff, which is good. It's good to see that side of them that we don't usually get to see. We get the manufactured studio versions. We don't get the real versions of these folks. So there you go. Black. Yeah, we definitely need a black after that one. Thank you. Cheers. That song was from the Woodface album by Crowded House. Please go and listen to the album Woodface, and especially that song. It's very cool. They play it a lot better than I just did. So please go and do that. Metallian saying, I love some of that. The only song... I thought the only song of theirs I ever heard had sounded nice at the time. Yeah, so Crowded House are good. Red Hot Chili Peppers were cool for 1 week and then suddenly everyone hated them for no reason. And then while later people came up with some reasons, like their music is just bad. I don't know. I still listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers. I still like them. Can't remember when Red Hot Chili Peppers died for me. Yeah, I mean, I must admit, when I say all this, I listen to Blood Sugar Sex Magic, I listen to One Hot Minute, and I listen to, what's the double album? The good one? It's not called Californication, but it's got that on it. Whatever that double album is. That's about it. Since then, like the last probably 10 to 15 years, I haven't really kept up. But they've got some classic tracks, and they did know how to rock out back in the day. Anyway. What do we got? We've got a couple more tunes to go. Where are we up to? There we are. Okay, we'll play this one. So we've got 10 minutes. Perfect. This one's going to be a bit adventurous too. We're at the experimental part of the show because these are songs that I've spent probably 2 days trying to learn. And when I say 2 days, about 2 hours over 2 days trying to learn. But we can't not play a Weezer tune, right? It wouldn't be the happy hour if I didn't try and wedge in some Weezer in there somewhere, somehow. And why I'm picking these harder songs to play at the end after I've had nearly 2.7 standard drinks from my Sapporo Black, I don't know. But we're going to do it. So let's bring this one up. This is a song by Weezer. The video for this is super cool. It's called Pork and Beans, and the video for this one, if you've never seen it before, is a bunch of like the old school internet meme, like when internet memes and famous people started happening on the YouTubes and the internet. Yeah, there was all these different things. So like, I can't even think of them off the top of my head, but like Star Wars Kid and that did the flips and thing. Like, just go watch it. The ma-na-na-nee, da-na-na-no, that guy, all of those sort of things. They're all in this anyway. And the Mentos Diet Coke spraying things. Anyway, let's give this a go. This is a tune. It is called Pork and Beans, and I'm going to give it a crack here right now. I need some Rogaine to put in my hair. Work it out at the gym to fit my underwear. Oakley make the shades that transform a tool. You'd hate for the kids to think that you'd lost your cool. I'ma do the things that I wanna do. I ain't got a thing to prove to you. I'll eat my candy with the pork and beans. Excuse my manners if I make a scene. I ain't gonna wear the clothes that you like. I'm finally dandy with the me inside. Look in the mirror and I'm tickle pink. I don't give a hoot about what you think. Everyone likes to dance to a happy song. Yeah, yeah, with a catchy chorus and a beat so they can sing along. Yeah, yeah, Timberland knows the way to reach the top of the charts. Maybe if I work with him, I can perfect the art. I'ma do the things that I wanna do. I ain't got a thing to prove to you. I'll eat my candy with the pork and beans. Excuse my manners if I make a scene. I ain't gonna wear the clothes that you like. I'm finally dandy with me inside. Look in the mirror and I'm tickled pink. I don't give a hoot about what you think, 'cause I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I'ma do the things that I wanna do. I ain't got a thing to prove to you. I keep my dandy with the pork and beans. Excuse my manners if I make a scene. Ain't gonna wear the clothes that you like. Finally dandy with me inside. Look in the mirror and I'm tickled pink. I don't give a hoot about what you think. Oh. Playing that many. Oh, the voice is going. This could be the end. This is the end. The voice is going. We need a black or a red. Playing that many power chords in a row with your hand in that position when you're out of practice. I've been doing a lot of video creating lately, not a lot of guitar playing, and my hand and wrist and shoulder is starting to say, "Oh, you really want to play for a whole hour, Pete? Why don't you make it the hungry half hour? The hungry 20 minutes? The hungry song? I don't know. Oh, you know what? I missed an absolute opportunity here, didn't I? I missed an opportunity. I'm gonna try and find. I'm gonna find this song. I'm gonna do something on the fly, because there's a song. Speaking of hungry, there's a song that I used to love back in the day, because it was from a movie that my sister watched almost incessantly. I can't actually find it now. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm just going to try and play this, see if you know this one. I've been meaning to tell you, I got this feeling and it won't subside. I look at you and I fantasize your mind, so now I've got you in my sights. With these hungry Yeah, you know what? Sorry. In hindsight, should have played that. I think that was that the one that was actually sung by? No, it wasn't sung by Patrick Swayze. There was one in that Dirty Dancing movie that was sung by Patrick Swayze. We're not going to go there. Except we just did. I've got a random streaming question, so why not? I have a question. What is better, OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS? I use OBS just because it's old school. Streamlabs is easier. OBS is the one that I go with, just because I've always been using it. Weezer Buddy Holly was such a mind-blowing video in the day. I think I've talked about it on the show before, but Buddy Holly was... Buddy Holly was one of the videos. There were two videos that were included on the Windows 95 CD-ROM to show off Windows Media Player and how it could actually play actual video, because we didn't really have the ability to play video back in those days. So, yeah, that was it. I've got ourselves behind, haven't I? Look at that. We're going to go overtime now. I'm going to play two more songs. One is very quick, and one is one that I want to play because I've been trying to find a reason and an excuse to cram this one into a show for ages. She's Like the Wind was Patrick. Yeah, She's Like the Wind. That's the one that Patrick was actually sung on, not Hungry Eyes. It was She's Like the Wind. Thank you. And was it Jennifer Grey that sang with it? Yeah, maybe. But this is a song by Cake, and I want to play it because it's very relevant at the moment. It's relevant because I just love the message in this song. You may not have heard it before. It's a song by Cake, so that's why I get to cheat and bring it in here. The actual content is not about food, but I had to play a Cake song because it's my show. And I'm going to play a Cake song. So this is the Cake song. It is called End of the Movie. People you love will turn their backs on you. You'll lose your hair, your teeth, your knife will fall out of its sheath, but you still don't like to leave before the end of the movie. People you hate will get their hooks into you. They'll pull you down, you'll frown. They'll tar you and drag you through town, but you still don't like to leave before the end of the movie. No, you still don't like to leave before the end of the show. People you hate will get their hooks into you. They'll pull you down, you'll frown. They'll tar you and drag you through town, but you still don't like to leave for the end of the movie. No, you still don't like to leave before the end of the show. And it is the end of the show. I like that song because I love the premise of that. It's like, yeah, people that you thought were cool end up being not cool. People that you knew were not cool are not cool sometimes. Don't waste your time. Just like you don't want to watch the end of a bad movie. If the movie's bad, walk out. If the person is bad, don't spend your time and energy with the person, because that gives them power, and you don't need to do that. So there you go. That's my message. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of random stuff here today, but that's my message. We are going to finish off with one final tune here. We just need a little drink to get the energy up here. Now this tune destroys my voice, which is why I've left it to the end, because again, it's been a real 90s thing, hasn't it? Bit of a 90s blast here. And Time of My Life was Jennifer Grey. There you go. Cool. Matthew Stratton saying g'day. Just stopping by to say hi. Got to go to sleep, work in the morning. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you as always. Appreciate it. And what the heck? We've got some weird things going on here. It says, did you know that if you don't add eggs to Betty Crocker cake, it will turn out slightly more dense and a little lighter coloured, but still be edible and taste good? I like it. And Tom Rochelle says that's good to know for vegans. Absolutely. And yeah. For vegans and vegetarians, much respect to my folks out there. Whatever you choose to eat, it's your choice, as always. As are most things. Let's continue on because we're going to go down a rabbit hole there. We're going to finish up with a tune by the Flaming Lips. I think you know the tune I'm going to go here. Is it really about? Is it really about food? Maybe not, but it gets a pass because it is a tune called "She Don't Use Jelly." You know what she uses? Yeah, you probably already know, and if you don't, you're about to find out. Let's kick in with this one. 2, 3, 4. I know a girl who thinks of ghosts. She'll make you breakfast. She'll make you toast. She don't use butter. She don't use cheese. She don't use jelly or any of these. She uses Vaseline. 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 I know a guy who used to go to shows, cause he can't. When he's at home he blows his nose. He don't use tissues or his sleeve. He don't use napkins or any of these. He uses magazines. Ew. Magazines. 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 And I know a girl who reminds me of Cher. She's always changing the color of her hair. She don't use nothing you buy at a store. Why? She wants her hair to be real orange. She uses tangerines. 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 Tangerine. Tangerine. There you go. We've gone all the way from peaches to tangerines and everything in betweens. Having a nostalgic episode here. I know it's pretty clear that not only were the best songs about food written in the 90s, but that Pete has a bit of a thing for 90s related stuff. Yeah, oh, no, that falsetto is tricky. 10 years ago, I could kind of do it. 5 years ago, I could barely do it. Now, I just can't do it. I don't think Wayne can. I don't think Wayne can do it that well either these days. Just quietly, I haven't seen him play it live for a while, which is probably a good reason why he probably doesn't like to play it anymore. Thank you, appreciate it. These Imagine Six. Hello to you. Haven't been on one of these streams in ages. Good to be back. Good to have you back, my friend. Thank you for being here. Gary Hubbs. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Tom Rochelle. Almost got some Brian Wilson in your voice at the end there. Yeah, Brian Wilson, like from yesterday, not Brian Wilson 1960s. I got that really like just you're about to lose your voice sound. Thank you, Jeff Brush. Appreciate you being here as well, my friend. Sean, great to have you on board. Appreciate you and appreciate everyone. Thank you all for being here for the happy hour. Oh, we're going to check. What do we have next week? We're not going to stop. You know what we have next week? We have the happy hour. I know that sounds weird. I don't know what I'll do. It's the happy hour. So we're going to do songs about happiness. Does that sound a bit weird? A little bit. So start getting your thinking caps on. What are some of the songs about happy, smiling, happy related things? There's a really cool Pearl Jam song called Smile. That's probably going to be in there. So happiness and smiling and all the things, what we're going to be doing there. Thank you again, Jade. Thank you, Take On Cleaning. I better get going. I think I've got one more of these in the fridge. So after two of these, I'll probably need a nap on the couch just between you, me, and the lamppost. Thank you again, everyone. I'm going to head off now. We've got the GarageBand Weekly Live show happening tomorrow. We're kicking back on with the series about Aurea Pro next week. So, yeah, please join me here on the channel. StudioLiveToday.com is the place to go for all the things and stuff. And until next time, I'll see you next time. Be kind to others, look after yourself and others. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.